got a huge release, another mass appeal drop. And Nas is doing something
Nas ain't playing,
crazy, bro. This summer, I thought Kanye had his summer when he did that whole
nah, he did
that five summers or 5 albums in like a month.
Yeah,
this shit was stupid. But
he dropped a lot of shit. Yeah, he dropped like 5 or 6 albums in like a month, right?
Yeah, it was like a month and a half. It was retarded,
insane.
But I think Nas might be right up there on this one. So we got Raekwon.
Yeah, shout to Ray, man.
Emperor's new clothes.
Yep.
Dropped exclusively dropped on Mass Appeal on June 18th or July 18th. My bad. It's his 8th studio solo album. Got a bunch of features. Got Ghostface, Method Man, Inspector Deck. Got Nas on it, Griselda, Stacey Barth, Marsha Ambrosius, Tommy Nova, and Carlton Fisk. Production is tough, though. You got Swizzy, you got Knots, Justice League, as well as Frank G and Roadstar. So what you think? You hear this yet?
Yeah, absolutely, bro.
Did you wait until, 10 o'clock last night?
So now what happened was I was actually on the way to the gym yesterday in the afternoon, and I seen it was on his YouTube. So I don't know what happened. I don't know if there was like an issue with the release.
It dropped early?
Nah, like it wasn't on Apple Music at all. It was just on YouTube. So what happened was I had gotten like a notification on my phone that the Griselda record dropped.
Oh, okay.
He was supposed to be at Shade 45 premiering it. So I was like, all right, cool, I didn't hear it. So I was like, yo, it's got to be on YouTube. So I'm searching for it, and I couldn't find a record. But I found a page, which was actually, it was called the Emperor's New Clothes page, and it had his whole album. Damn, so I listened to it.
Like the website?
No, like a YouTube channel. It had to be his because it had the Mass Appeal stuff on it or whatever. So I ran through it at the gym. And then once Apple Music drop hit, I ran through it again. I've been playing it. I've been playing it since I probably spun it 4 or 5 times. It's tough, man. Raekwon to me personally is one of those guys that, like, when you put on a Ray album, it's gonna be grown, it's gonna be sexy, and it's gonna hit you. You come from that era, it's gonna hit you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
His lyrical capabilities obviously have been incredible back then, but like now, to me, like Ray is he's perfecting his craft. He's been able to not only have the longevity that Wu-Tang has had, but it's eighth solo album. That's crazy. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
So for me, hearing him, like the Knots records, like there's a record on there. I'm not sure which one Knots did, but there's a record on there. Bear Hill, it's track 2. Insane, bro. I didn't catch the video yet, but yo, that record is intense. Swizzy did the joint with a Ghost and Method. Stupid, bro. Insane, bro. Ray's ability to kind of like give you that like luxurious fly, like I guess it's luxury rap. Like it's just
paints a picture, bro.
He paints the picture so vivid with his words, bro. The joint with Nas, though. Let me tell you something right now, bro. Yo, Nas just crept up this year to have a verse of the year on that motherfucker.
Can I just get this Nas album already?
You're gonna have to wait, brother.
I don't want to.
You're gonna have to wait. It's coming. It's coming. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the last drop.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
The Marsha Ambrosius record is beautiful, man. That's a dope record.
She always does her thing though. Bro,
she's one of my favorites, period, because not only her voice is so incredible, but she's so versatile. She can do any kind of record, bro. She could do the super duper love record. She can kind of hit you with that bounce. But her and Ray together is special, man. And I hope they work together more. I don't know if this is the first time they work together. It might be. I could have sworn I heard her on maybe a different track, but I could be mistaken. But just her voice is so angelic, and the concept of that record is dope. You know, it's kind of like, you know, you in love with somebody, but you got to kind of get away from them type thing. So it's a dope record. And then Swiss Beats, man, he killed that beat. Shout out to Knots, man. I haven't heard a Knots beat in a while, you know, at a high production level. And I'm a big fan of Knots, bro. You know, Knots in the early 2000s, man, or late 90s, early 2000s, bro. Like, he had just so many highlights as a producer. For him and Ray to come together, it just sound good, bro. The soul samples on this album is dope. I like how it flowed. He had a couple of funny skits too. I miss that in hip hop albums where we have funny ass skits. There's a skit on there about it's like the hip hop veterans like retirement home.
Oh no!
And it's like we got Wu-Tang unreleased Wu-Tang vinyl, and we got we're playing Scarface tonight, and then we gonna play. I can't remember the other movies, but like he's like, yo, we playing Scarface at noon, and you know we playing like another classic, so it kind of gives you that feel. And you know, Charlemagne has said it, bro, and I don't like to bite sayings from other people because you know they created it, but I'm gonna kind of spread the word on it. But any individual that's 35 and over, you know, we're in this age of adult contemporary hip hop. It's grown man shit, and the OGs is doing it better than the youngins. These young cats ain't got nothing for us, bro. This next generation ain't got nothing for us in that level. So Raekwon at, you know, 50 plus is dropping insane shit. He got bangers on his album. The joint with Griselda is fire too, man. Conway, Benny, Westside, that shit is insane. It's nice to hear them on a record with like heavy drums and a nice soul sample because, you know, they do a lot of chops.
Yeah.
Which I love. But I like to hear them on banger beats.
They're very cut and plain beats. It's
I think the dope thing that kind of Griselda has that kind of Wu-Tang had was that they have these just off the wall unique beats. You know, it makes you, it's a vibe, but I think it also makes you pay attention to the lyrics more. And that's one thing I really love about Griselda is that when it comes to their production, man, they have a very unique way of drawing you in with the beat. You're like, well, what the fuck is this? And then once you hear the lyrics, it puts more emphasis on the bars. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of how this Raekwon album is as well. Like, I wouldn't say it's the strongest production from Ray because, you know, Cuban Linx 1, 2 is just so epic as far as production. But I think Ray picked producers that would give him that kind of that sound that he's been able to master for the last 25 years. So streaming, man, go cop it. Emperor's New Clothes. Shout to Nas and Massive Pill. I'm you know, the Slick Rick album was incredible. If you guys haven't had a chance to watch the mini movie, it's on YouTube. It's incredible, man. It's one of those things to me is like Slick Rick is a masterful storyteller. And I used to, when I was a kid, I used to close my eyes and listen to Slick Rick and I get the picture immediately. So to see his vision of it in you know, with your eyes, it paints the picture a little bit more vividly on it. It made me actually like the album even more watching the visual. And that was his, I'm pretty sure that was his plan.
Oh, of course.
You know what I'm saying? So they 2 for 2 right now. Supreme Clientele 2 coming out August. Promotion's heavy already. Like they're starting to tease it.
Yo.
So that's coming August. And then, you know, I would guess that, you know, the Mobb Deep and the Big L project and then the Nas album will close out the fourth quarter or the third quarter.
You think it's gonna be Big L first or Mobb Deep first? I think it's gonna be L and then Mobb and then Nas. Because like I feel like Mobb and Nas had that chemistry for a smooth minute. I mean,
I'm really excited to see what they do with the Big L release because shout out to Big L's brother Donald. We've always had dope interactions online and through socials and shit like that. And you know, I would always shoot him a message like, yo, Big L was a huge influence to me coming up, especially when I really wanted to rap and I was starting to rap. Like Big L was like my guy, bro. Like, and he was a big influence to me because L was another guy. You close your eyes, you picture what he's saying.
Oh yeah.
I'm not sure how many records L had in the stash, But the thing I love about Mass Appeal, and this is something that I think is different from other posthumous albums, is like, remember when Pac passed, it was like a rush to do a Tupac album. So you just get the hottest people at the time to put out a record to retail and sell it. And it wasn't always the best quality of music. Mm-hmm. So I think with Nas working, Nas is such a perfectionist anyway. And I think, you know, whoever's behind the Big L project, they're going to take their time, you know, have producers that are ready and available to take their time with maybe the vocals that they got and put it out the right way. Because I know a lot of Big L fans, we waiting for not new music, but we just want to hear Big L in a complete package, a good way. You know, not to discredit Rawkus, but I know when the Big Picture came out, Big L's second album, which was it came out after he passed. It was a great album, but it had kind of that, it kind of had that feel of like it was kind of put together maybe without his total input, and sometimes that could go haywire. So you need to have people, you need to have a crew surrounding Big L and Mass Appeal to do it the way that L wanted it to. So I'm excited, man. And then we got Nas, bro. We got Nas and Primo. And then we got the Mobb Deep. I know the Mobb Deep's going to be a slammer, bro.
Oh, bro. I can't wait. I can't wait for that Mobb Deep album.
Havoc, Havoc's been working on this for a long time. Yeah. From what I heard. So Havoc's going to knock it out the park. And it's crazy. Havoc's got a bunch of albums like in the cut. He's got shout to Havoc. We had a meeting with him at TuneCore when we was up there with Pap. And he was telling us, like, we had a meeting with Hav, and he was telling us, like, yo, I got Project A, I got Styles and me. You know what I'm saying? The part 2, Wreckage Man 2. I got me and Meth. You know what I'm saying? I got he had someone else too. I think I can't remember who else he had, but he had like 2 or 3 projects just ready to go. You know what I'm saying? So this will be a great, I think, resurgence for Havoc. And well deserved, because in my opinion, Havoc's one of the greatest producers of all time in this game.
Facts.
So I'm excited, man. Shout to Mass Appeal.
So, last thing on this one. Did you about that documentary? The Purple Tape Files?
I saw something about it, but I remember Ray was doing something a while ago. Maybe this is it, but I remember he was doing a documentary and it never came out. Is this it?
So apparently it's it's just a documentary that's highlighting the creation of the 95 classic only built for Cuban Linx.
I'm there.
So I mean, shit.
Let's
go. Behind the scenes? Come on now.
Yeah, man.
Come on now. So sign me up.
Before we close out on the Ray topic, I said it on the pod. I'm gonna say it here on this video. If this Mass Appeal deal opens up Ray to end the trilogy, do Cuban Linx 3 the right way. Not to discredit 2, I think 2 was great, and I think the rollout was dope. And it was that kind of that beginning of independency for a lot of artists. If Nas and Mass Appeal can put it together the right way, I want to see and hear Cuban Linx 3 done the right way. And Ray's gonna take his time. He's probably been working on it for years, so I'm excited, man. Purple Tape Doc, Purple Tape 3. I'm with it, bro. Let's go, baby.
Sign me up.
Hip hop bag, bro. Take all my bread, dog.
Honestly, though.
Wallabies, merch, vinyl. Let's go, baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready, man. But shout to Ray. It's a dope album. I encourage everybody to listen to it. If you love lyricism at its highest, if you love hearing Wu-Tang in general, if you like hearing stories and masterful pieces of fly bars, luxurious talk, that grown man shit, this album's for you. And if you don't like that shit, this album is not for you. Go listen to Jack Boys or whatever else is out there.
The surface level listeners.
That surface level listeners. That's true, man. Nah, that's on point.
That shit that Push that was on point.
That's what it is, man. If you a surface level, yeah, it's not for you. It's
not for me.
It's all right. We don't judge around here, but you can't hang out with us. Go sit over there.
Facts.
So.